Hey YouTube, it's Shayla with singing a new song. Welcome back if you're returning, and welcome if you're new here. About a year ago, we redid our kitchen. We took out all of the cabinets and we put up open shelving, but there was something about it that really bothered me from pretty much day one. And I eventually finally put my finger on what it was. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some eclectic kitchen ideas and some open shelving ideas. If you guys have not seen my previous kitchen videos, I will link to them below and at the end of this video. So I mentioned that I finally figured out what it was about my open shelving that was just bothering me. And I fixed it. In this video, I'm going to show you what I did to fix one of the mistakes I feel like I made when it came to open shelving. And I'm also going to be cleaning off all of my open shelving today, so this will be like a clean with me. And I am going to redecorate. I've got some new ideas for the shelving, and so yeah, that's what we're going to do today. This is going to be a really fun boho, eclectic, and thrifted home decor video. Before I get started though, I am going to put a roast in the oven because I don't want to have to be in the middle of reorganizing the kitchen and suddenly have to make dinner and figure out what to do with all of the mess while I figure out what to do for dinner. So I'm just going to get dinner taken care of and in the oven right now. Already almost 2 o'clock and I only have a couple hours to get this done. We just did over half a day of schoolwork with the kids, so that's why I'm getting a late start, because I always try to put that first and get that wrapped up before I start too many other projects. Sometimes I'm able to start some projects while they're finishing up lessons, but for the younger kids, I really need to be there through a good portion of the lessons or nearby. So that's what I've been doing all day. And now I'm finally going to get started with this. I wanted to get to it before now, but guys, I've been dealing with a lot of tiredness lately. Every year when the cold weather hits, my autoimmune disease just kind of flares up for a while until my body gets used to the cold. And I go through so much tiredness. So I've been going through that lately. So I haven't been able to produce as much as I would have liked. So it's nice to have that done. It takes a load off, and it's also going to smell really, really good when everybody starts getting hungry. Everybody's going to be kind of in and out tonight. The high schoolers are going to be in and out, and so I think the roast will be perfect so people can kind of like pick off of it as they're hungry and as they're around. So the kids are finished with school and they're watching a show to kind of give me some peace and quiet while I concentrate on everything here. My first step is I've got this. This was taking up space in a cabinet. This is one of my towel bins and cleaning cloth bins. So what I'm going to do with this is I don't want it to take up space in the cabinet anymore because I have such limited cabinet space because this is a really tiny kitchen and we're a big family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize all of these towels into this basket. And since it's all going to be fairly lightweight, it's going on the fridge. Alright, got that done. I got my NORWEX in here. Not too many. Some of the NORWEX cleaning cloths and my e-cloths. I've got e-cloth and NORWEX. For now, I'm just setting everything aside on the table until I get the top of the fridge cleaned off and the shelves cleaned off. Now, whose hat's this?
bags. It's gonna be bag.
Popcorn. I'm the Swedish chef. Okay, we got a tuning fork. I think this was for science, somebody's science project once. Can we take this tuning fork and put it with the science thingamajigs?
I don't know where that is.
Over there in the bin. Who wants to dust? I found the dusting mitt. It is Friday after all, and Friday is cleaning day. Who wants to dust? Here. Free. Is this little baggie for, we could use it to wrap things in. Turn it inside out. It's a little tamale baggie, but it's cloth. So we could use this to wrap presents in. And this one too, this burlap one.
First when I get the bags, it's in the classroom.
Catch! Hold on! Or, I guess short.
Why did you say everyone know
this? Set it on the... Secured, I have this rubberized, I don't even know what you call it, it goes underneath rugs. I have a piece of it from our carpet though, and it helps keep the basket in place from bouncing or sliding around and falling off the fridge. So you guys, when you switch over to open shelving, you'll find that you lose a lot of stashed space. Space where, you know, in your cupboards you can like hide things and they're not seen, but when you have open shelving, you lose that. So some things that I have found that compensate for that and make it so you don't actually lose storage space are as follows. I like to invest in wooden utensils. Instead of plastic, I keep my metal ones stashed away in a drawer, but these are the wooden ones that we use all the time. They're eco-friendly and they're so much more attractive, and they look good sitting on the counter next to the stove, and I like that they're always within reach that way. You'll free up a drawer space by keeping them in a holder by the stove like this. Another tip that I have is to get some wire baskets like this, and you can free up an entire drawer in your kitchen or a cabinet by keeping your towels and your cleaning cloths in baskets within reach on the shelving. And it looks okay. I mean, some people might not like the look of it. I don't mind it. It does look better too if all of the towels and the cloths are the same color. Canisters. This is where it starts to get fun because you can get canisters to meet your personality. You can use them for tea, spices, popcorn, flour, rice. Your food and items will keep longer in canisters than they would in the container that they came in anyways. Here's a fun little thing that we found. It's a pour over coffee pot, and by getting this, we freed up so much space on our countertops. Since coffee pots are big and bulky, this worked much better for us in our small kitchen, and we like the way that it looks on the shelving. A little tip that I just recently thought of is this: remove the labels from things like your cooking wine and your cooking vinegars. It looks a lot better, and then you won't mind having them, you know, within reach above the stove like this. It's so handy and it looks much better. If you get nicer looking hot pads, you can keep them in a bowl by the stove, and if you get nicer looking bowls and cups, you can also keep them on the shelves and they will look attractive. This is really fun. I have this new range hood and it's magnetic, so I can put my recipes on it while I'm cooking. Super duper handy. Friends, if you enjoyed this video, I have some more just like it in the description box for you to check out below. Also, before you go, I wanted to show you guys my kitchen chore cards. So I have these little chore cards. You can find them in my Etsy shop. These are for kids, but quite honestly, sometimes I need to look at them too. You guys, kitchen duty is a really good chore to give to older kids. It helps them learn all kinds of life skills that they're going to need to hold down a job someday. The only problem is there are a lot of steps when it comes to cleaning the kitchen. So I made a list of steps and I put them all on these chore cards. You can get the list and these chore cards in my chore card bundle in my Etsy shop. That link will be below too. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.